I am your mommy, Maylin Bernice. Apart from being a mom, I am also an incoming senior college student majoring in accounting this fall. And I am a deaconess in the local congregation of Las Vegas District of Mountain States.
I will be one of the hosts dito sa ating bagong programa. Samahan kami as we pursue self-development. It will be Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Philippine time. We'll be sharing tips and stories about balancing life's challenges that will motivate all of us to pursue growth.
So, paano? Keep it here?
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Welcome to the Little Lamb Show. Come on, Nancy kids. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Calling all children, it's time to gather round. God's little children, it's time to gather round now. Little lambs faithful to God's commands. Blessed ones, the children in the Church of Christ. It's time for our show, it's time to sing and play, and for our faith to grow, by loving only our God's way. Little members of the Church of Christ, let's all gather round today.
Bon matin, bon après-midi et bon soirée. Bonjour à tous nos téléspectateurs, auditeurs, parents et enfants dans le monde entier. In English, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Greetings to all our viewers and listeners, parents and kids all over the world. It's Saturday again, and welcome our favorite visual radio kids show, INCRadio Little Lambs. The show for kids where we learn the life of Bible characters, different languages, interesting facts about food, plants, pets, and places. Most importantly, we are taught Christian values and character building. Since we are visual radio, our listeners can actually watch us on YouTube. Just type and search INCRadio and click live now. And we have Sister Kate for our giving thanks.
Before we introduce our guests, we would like to express our special thanks to Brother Angelo Aranio Manalo, CEBSI President and CEO, thank you po, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you very much po for allowing us to have this INCRadio Little Lambs. We love you po. We promise to always be united with you by being active in many church activities and always be obedient to God's commandments. Thank you po.
Thank you, Sister Kate. And hello to all our viewers once again. I'm Sister Alec, your chat co-host for today. And before I move on to our next segment, we would first like to introduce our teachers for today. We have Teacher Jean Jimeno from Miami, Florida, and Brother Andrew Wayne from North Carolina. Hello, teachers.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Pleasant Saturday to everyone. Morning here in the East Coast and evening there in the Philippines and parts of Asia as well. So thank you so much for joining us, and please stay with us for the next 1 hour of our program. Join us with the fun activities of these kids, awesome kids from all over the world. Hi, how are you there, Brother Wayne? Andrew Wayne, how are you there?
Sister Alec and Sister Jean and everybody else, we're fantastic here, and we're a lot drier than we were Thursday when the storm Debbie came through. But we had our worship service, and we're very happy, and we're excited to be on the show today.
I'm so glad to hear that you are all safe there. I remember about that. Is that a hurricane category 1, Brother Andrew?
Yes, it did make landfall as a hurricane category 1, but by the time it got up here, it was just a very wet tropical storm.
All right. Hopefully everybody's still safe there. Was there any flooding, Brother Andrew?
Yes, there's flooding in spots. Fortunately, it did not bother us right around the chapel, but some brethren did have to take different routes.
All right. Thank you so much for that update, Brother Andrew. And let us move on to our next segment, Sister Alec.
Yes, but Teacher Jean, let's move on to our weather segment. So we'll start here first in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The weather is currently 20 degrees Celsius and it is mostly cloudy. How about there, but in Miami, Florida, but Teacher Jean?
We'll have a Sister Michaela to give us that report. Sister Michaela, we are both in Miami.
Here in Miami, Florida, USA, po, it is currently 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 29 degrees Celsius. The skies are clear and there's a 50% chance of rain, po.
Thank you, Sister Michaela. Now let's move on to Brazil. We have Sister Ainsi.
Cumprimentos a todos. Aqui em Copacabana, Brasil, 11 sábado de manhã. Hoje está frio e chovendo com temperatura de 17 graus Celsius ou 63 graus Fahrenheit. Obrigada. Greetings to all. Here in Copacabana, Brazil, 11 and Saturday morning. Today is cold and raining with a temperature of 17 degrees Celsius or 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you, po.
Thank you, Po. And let's also ask Brother Zanner there in High Point, North Carolina for the weather.
It's sunny and it's 80 degrees right now.
Thank you, Po. And now we can move on to Sister Tenten and Sister Victoria there in Sweden.
Hej allihopa och vädret idag är det soligt och det är 20 grader Celsius. In English, but hello everybody, and the weather today, but it's sunny, and it's 20 degrees Celsius, but thank you, Pa.
Thank you, Po. And now we have Sister Elaine there in Uganda, Africa.
Here in Uganda, Africa, it's currently 24 degrees Celsius. It's partly cloudy today, and it's currently 5:07 in the afternoon, po. Thank you, po.
Thank you, Po. And how about the weather there in Malaysia, Sister Kate?
Halo semua di sini, dalam cuaca panas di Malaysia adalah 32 derajat Celsius. Dan cuaca ceria dan ada sedikit pulang untuk ribut petir malam ini. And translates to English, hello everyone, here in this hot weather in Malaysia, it is 32 degrees Celsius and the weather here was sunny, but there's a slight chance for a thunderstorm tonight. Thank you, po.
Thank you, Po, Sister Kate. And last but not least, we have Sister Christine and Brother David for our weather there in Vietnam.
Hello po. The weather here in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam po is partly cloudy and is 26 degrees Celsius po. Thank you po.
Thank you, Po. And Teacher Jean and Teacher Andrew, I think that's it for our weather. Thank you, Po.
Thank you, Sister Alec. And I would like to ask about Sister Ansi there in Brazil. It's very unusual, no? It's like 63 degrees now in Brazil. It's like winter there.
I think it is winter here, po, because for the last day, po, it was very hot, so I couldn't sleep well, po. But now it's very rainy and cold, po. So I don't know what's happening, po.
Yeah, it's very unusual. But thank you so much. So just what do you do at that kind of weather, like 63 degrees, Sister Ansi?
I like to drink warm drinks, po, like tea or hot chocolate, po.
That's true, right? And you stay inside the house. And
Yes, po.
when you're outside, what do you do? Like you cover up, wear some thick what's that? Winter clothes?
Yes, po. When I go outside, po, I like to wear jackets, po, and use an umbrella just in case it rains, po.
Oh, it's just rain, but nothing like snow there in Brazil.
Yes, po.
Just rain. Okay. It's nice to know some kind of weather conditions, right, Brother Andrew?
Oh, yes, it's very interesting. I, on the other hand, grew up with lots of snow, and 63 degrees was barbecue weather for us where I grew up. So
63 is nothing for you. It's that's freezing for me, Brother Andrew. What about in Canada, Sister Alec? 63 is also nothing there in Canada? That's not cold?
I'm not sure, but like, what's that in Celsius, in degrees Celsius? But
63, is that Fahrenheit, right?
Fahrenheit, yes.
Fahrenheit, yeah. Okay, so you use what, Celsius there in Canada, Sister Alec? Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. Anyway, so thank you for that weather update. So wherever we are, just stay warm. That's what I can say. Like in in Brazil, the 63 for me is really cold. So keep yourself warm and stay hydrated. All right. So let us move on to our Bible story, Brother Andrew.
That is King David's kindness. And you'll be narrating. I'll be King David. Brother David will be Ziba, and Brother Kellen will be Mephibosheth.
Okay, so we'll just do our word of the show later on, Sister Ten. Let's have the Bible story first. All right, so our topic for today, our lesson today is about King David's kindness. Right, so listen carefully. Several years had passed since David became the king. The Lord gave David victory wherever he went. King David reigned over all Israel, doing what was just and right for all his people. He even remembered his good friend Jonathan, who had died in battle with his father Saul. So one day, King David asked,
Is there anyone still left in the house of Saul to whom I can show kindness for Jonathan's sake?
Now there was a servant of Saul's household named Ziba. They summoned him to appear before David, and King David said to him,
Are you Ziba?
At your service.
Ziba replied, and the King David asked,
Is there anyone still left from Saul's family to whom I can show kindness?
Ziba answered the king,
There is still a son of Jonathan. He's lame in both feet.
Jonathan had a son who was crippled in both feet. He was 5 years old when the news about the death of Saul and Jonathan came from Jezreel. His nurse picked him up and fled. But as she hurried to leave, he fell and became disabled. His name was Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth. So King David asked,
Where is Jonathan's son?
Ziba answered,
He's at the house of Machir in Ledobar.
So King David had him brought in. When Mephibosheth came to David, he bowed down to pay him honor. David called out Mephibosheth's name. Mephibosheth replied,
At your service.
Don't be afraid, for I will surely show you kindness for the sake of your father Jonathan. I will restore you to the land that belonged to your grandfather Saul, and you will always eat at my table.
Mephibosheth bowed to David again, and Mephibosheth said,
You are very kind to me. You're a servant, and I am no better than a dead dog.
Then the king summoned Ziba, Saul's steward, and said to him,
I have given your master's grandson everything that belonged to Saul and his family. You and your sons and your servants are to farm the land for him and bring in the crops, so that your master's grandson may be provided for. And Mephibosheth, grandson of your master, will always eat at my table.
Then Ziba, who had 15 sons and 20 servants, said to the king,
Your servant will do whatever the king commands his servant to do.
So Mephibosheth ate at David's table like one of the king's sons. King David treated Mephibosheth like his own son. He did not wait until Mephibosheth asked for help. He gave kindness freely. And that's the end of our Bible story. And Sister Michaela will be our quiz master together with Brother Kaylan. Let's have our quiz now. And we'll encourage our viewers and listeners to join us in our YouTube live chat for writing your answers, okay? Texting your comments as well.
Why did King David ask if there's still anyone left in Saul's family?
Letter A, he wants to kill all of them. Letter B, he wants to imprison all of them. Letter C, he wants to show kindness. Or letter D, he wants to turn them into slaves.
Sister Victoria?
Letter C po. He wants to show kindness po.
That is correct. Let's ask the next question.
For whose sake would the kindness be?
Letter A, Samuel's sake. Letter B, Jonathan's sake. Letter C, Ziba's sake. Or letter D, Saul's sake.
Sister Ansi?
Letter B po. Jonathan's sake po.
Very good. Let us go to the third question.
Who was Ziba in our story?
Letter A, the son of Jonathan. Letter B, the son of Saul. Letter C, the servant of Saul. Or letter D, the leader of Saul's army.
Sister Ten?
Letter C po. A servant of Saul po. Saul.
Very good. Let us go to the fourth question.
Who was Jonathan in relation to Saul?
Letter A, Saul's brother. Letter B, Saul's son. Letter C, Saul's cousin. Or letter D, Saul's nephew. Don't cover.
Sister Kate?
B, Saul's son.
Very good. And I'd like to ask our little lambs, is anyone monitoring our chat? Because we would like to see how our YouTube, Sister Alec, can you, what is in our chat? Who's been answering?
Brother R. Christian Rhoda, Sister Christina, and Sister Victoria and Zion LaQuesta got the correct answer in our previous questions.
Very good. We thank our active participants. Let us go to our next question.
Who was the relative of Saul who was still alive according to Ziba?
Letter A, Jonathan's brother. Letter B, Jonathan's son. Letter C, Jonathan's cousin. Or letter D, Jonathan's nephew.
Yes, Sister Victoria.
Letter B po. Jonathan's po.
Very good. And at 6 years old, our sister has the correct answer. Let us go to the next question.
What is the name of Jonathan's son?
Letter A,
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. Letter B, Nehemiah. Letter C, Mephibosheth. Or letter D, Isaiah.
Sister Ansi?
Letter C po. Mephibosheth po.
Very good. Let us go to the next question.
What was Mephibosheth's condition?
Letter A, crippled or lame on both feet. Letter B, deaf. Letter C, blind. Or letter D, mute.
Brother Kellen.
Letter A.
Deaf.
No. Oh, letter A.
Crippled or lame on both feet.
Very good. Thank you, brother. Now, Sister Alec in our chat, who has been answering?
In our previous questions, brother, our Christian Rhoda, Sister Sheila Alpacio, Sister Christina got the correct answer.
Thank you again to our participants who are always spot on and correct in our YouTube chat. Let us go to our next question.
What kindness did King David do to Jonathan's son?
Letter A, peace for a day. Letter B, find and find linen and perfumes. Letter C, all the land that belongs to Saul. Or letter D, a cure to his feet.
Sister Victoria.
Letter C, all the land that belonged to Saul.
Very good. Let us go to our next question.
Oh, what would Ziba, his son and servants, do as ordered by King David?
Letter A, sell the land. Letter B, fight for King David. Letter C, serve in the palace. Or letter D, farm the land and harvest the crop.
Yes, Sister Kate.
D, farm the land and harvest the crops.
Very good. Brother Xander, get ready to answer in the next question. You can ask for help. Let us ask the next question, please.
For our last question, how many sons did Ziba have?
Letter A, 5. Letter B, 10. Letter C, 15. Or letter D, 20.
Brother Xander?
Letter C, 15.
Very good. And Sister Alec in our chat.
In our chat on our previous questions, Brother R. Christian Rhoda, Sister Sheila Alpacio, and Sister Christina got the correct answer. Thank you.
Very good. Sister Jean, did you want us to go to the word of the day now?
All right. Thank you so much, Brother Andrew, and our awesome kids here. Yes, po. Let us move on to our word of the show, Sister Tenten and Sister Victoria.
Hello, everybody. It's time for your favorite segment. Are you ready to unscramble the letters? Let's go and find out our word of the show. L M I T O T A V E, which means to provide with a reason for doing something.
Well, let's see how well all of us can do in unscrambling that word.
Yeah, Sister Tantan can show it again, please. It's like blurred by the light. Very
there
good.
we go.
Hold it like that, okay? All right, brethren, at the count of 3, let us unscramble the word. 1, 2, 3, unmute yourselves.
Motivate.
All right, so who wants to spell motivate?
Sister Victoria wants to.
Let's call Brother Sander. I think, yeah, let's Brother Sander to join us.
MTIVATE.
Let's that is still the. Did you miss some letters there, Brother Andrew?
Yes, I did not hear the letter O near the beginning of the word motivate.
I might have mistranslated it.
Okay, so spell it again, Brother Sander, please.
MOTIVATE.
Perfect.
Right. Good job, Brother Sander. That is the correct way. Again, Sister Tanten, what's the meaning of motivate?
which means to provide with a reason for doing something.
Okay, very good. Provide a reason for doing something. So we will learn from that when we come back. Okay, let's have a quick break first. And when we come back, let us give a quick summary, Brother Andrew, of what the lesson is, and we'll proceed to about motivation. All right, please stay with us. Let's have a quick break.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Sunday is the best day to get relaxed, travel,
Tara at samahan niyo kami.
do activities with your family, and make bonds with your family. At syempre, Sunday is the best day din to listen to your favorite INC original music.
Manong magpakasigla sa mga gawain ng iglesia. Let's celebrate and praise our God above.
Watch and listen every Sunday, 7 to 8:30 in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. Para maging beautiful ang inyong Sunday sa programang Beautiful Sunday only here at INC Radio.
Being model students, helping the elderly when in need, obeying our parents, doing house chores,
and sharing the true faith are just some of the qualities that young members of the Church of Christ possess.
As members of the Church of Christ, it is fundamental for the youth to always live according to the true Christian values.
Welcome back to INC Radio Little Lambs. I'm teacher Jean Jimenez, live here from Miami, your host for today, your teacher, and also Brother Andrew there. Brother Andrew.
Hello, Sister Jean. Now, we had a very fascinating Bible story. If you remember the history before our Bible story, let's just say there were periods of time when the former King Saul and King David did not get along. But instead of being angry at King Saul, King David looked out for his family. As a matter of fact, he looked for who was left from Saul's family. And one of them, the grandson, was, how should we say it? He had a hard life. He had a physical handicap. But King David looked out for him. He was kind for him. He made sure that land was farmed for him and that he would be well taken care of. And he even had him eat at his table, a great honor and a great way of showing kindness. So let all of us remember to be, let's say in Tagalog, mabait, or in English, to be kind to people around us and to not be angry, but instead to be kind.
That's an awesome message, Brother Andrew. Very important. Like, for example, we have misunderstandings with our whoever, maybe family, relatives, friends. Let us not put that bitterness in our heart, right? But let us learn how to forgive. Let us be kind, right? So for David, he recognized Saul as he was a former king. He was blessed by God formerly. So his respect for the king, although God left him eventually because of his disobedience to God, but because he was a former leader blessed by God, David continued to give that high respect for that chosen king at that time. So with his love and kindness, he sought for the grandson of King Saul. When in fact, also David and Jonathan, the son of Saul, they were best of friends, right, Brother Andrew? So Jonathan and David were best of friends when they were young, around younger, right? So, but Jonathan and Saul were killed during the battle. So, despite of that, he remembered his best friend, and he sought out for his family if there were like remaining relatives, or he was thinking about Jonathan if he has children. So he found out that his son was crippled, he was lame, and he sought out for him and was kind to him. He did not wait for Jonathan's son or Mephibosheth to ask a favor from David. It was in the heart of a true leader, right? David was a king, and he was kind, very kind, compassionate to the family of Jonathan. So let us emulate David for his kindness, right? Uh, let us be kind not only to our family, even to our friends, our neighbors, to our fellow men. And who you remember, Brother Andrew, in our time, who's showing us that kindness to our fellow men?
Oh, I would say our executive minister and his strongest helper, because we have all our community outreach programs. We have our INC giving. Um, for instance, there was the coastal cleanup in your district, the District of the Caribbean, to show we not only care for people, but we also care for animals. Because if we leave the plastic be, it can be very harmful to animals. But if we remove the plastic, the animals can live a much better life.
Thank you, Brother Andrew, for recognizing that. And of course, our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, is the first one to show us about kindness, right? Together with his strongest helper, Brother Angelo Aranio Manalo. And this community service of the church, the INC Giving, is showing to the world the kindness that you know, we express to not only to our fellow men, but even to our environment, right? To the other creatures that God created. So let us be kind to one another. All right, so, but our word for today is motivation, motivate. So let us study about that, Brother Andrew. Let us share to the children and to our viewers about how to motivate. So in this case, this is about studying, right? Let us teach the children about how to motivate to get better, be a good student.
I'd like to ask Sister Alec to read number 1 in our alphabet of virtues and Christian value.
Number 1 po, set goals. Example, to get high grades, to be an honor roll.
Who here, and please raise your hand, has been on the honor roll, and how did you set that goal and how did you achieve that? Who's been on the honor roll? Who's been recognized for high grades? Okay, Sister Michaela, what goal did you set and how did you achieve it as far as high grades?
Every grade I get from the last school year, I try to do better in the next. And I would study really hard for it and take notes in classes. And before classes, I would wake up early so I could study the lesson plan before it, so I could get a better grasp on the lesson, Paul.
That's excellent. Now, I'm going to give one tip I did back in the day. Like for history class, I would try to read the history book and as many books in the bibliography as I could, either before the class started or in the first week of the semester. And that gave me great background for that class. Does anybody else have a tip for high grades?
So, Brother Andrew, I think we're talking about goals here, right?
Yes.
So at the beginning of the school year, children or students, you have to set a goal. And your goal is what? To get good grades, high grades, be excellent in quizzes. That is a goal. Like you want to be in the honor roll. So you promise probably your parents, like I would be able to finish this year, school year, and give you a diploma or give you a medal for academic excellence. So who among you has set that kind of goal? You make a promise to your parents. Did anybody? Yes, Sister Michaela? Did you make like a promise? What you want to give? What was your goal at the end of the school year?
Do better in math books.
Do better in math. Okay, very good. Did you achieve that goal?
Yes, po.
Very good. What about Sister Alec?
In the beginning of the school year po, I set a goal po to hopefully get an award po at the end of the year. And with the help of God po, I was able to receive one po during my graduation po.
Good job, Sister Alex. So that's a guide to stay motivated. So if you have a goal, you are looking into that goal every day to make good grades. They are motivated. So what motivates you? You are looking into that goal. Yes, Sister Tenten. How about you?
I promised my mom to be better at drawing, so I've been practicing po. So now I'm good at art po, and in my graduation po, I earned a medal po to be good at drawing po.
What was that? What's that?
Drawing.
Drawing.
Art.
Okay. The art. Okay. Good job, Sister Tanden. Very good. Okay, so set that goal, all right? And that will motivate you every day to reach your goal. Very good, kids. That's an awesome experience there for you. The next one is Sister Anzi. Can you please read this next one?
The second one po is clean and organize your study area po.
All right. So who among you are doing that? Yes, let's see. Sister Kate. All right. When you study, how do you prepare your study area?
So I would, if I'm struggling in one subject and I need to study for like a test, so I normally put in one piece of paper, one sticky note that what do I need to study like in order. So then I'll grab my textbooks and like my notebooks, and then I'll start studying. And then after I get that topic of that subject, then I'll go to the next, and then yeah, that's how.
All right. Very good. So, study area. Where do you normally do your studying? Are you on? You have your own study table, or you go to the kitchen table, or you use the computer table, or do you go to the library to study? What is your preference? Where do you study, and how is your study area? Because we're talking about a study area that is clean and organized. Anybody? Do you study with like a lot of what? Yes, Brother Sander.
I have a nice desk that is clean with a laptop that I'm using to go on INCRadio, and also when I have homework, I work on a table like this one.
Okay, very good. Good job, Brother Sander. So what they're trying to emphasize here is for you to have a clear mind, to be able to organize your studies, is clean up your study area. I don't know. Can you study, Brother Andrew, with all the trash or a topsy table?
Trash is very distracting and takes away. I just want to study in an area that's serene. It could be outside in a very peaceful environment if the weather's nice. It could be at a desk in a bedroom. It could be in a corner of the living room if nobody's there. And sometimes I'll play some background music. If I'm studying today to learn something, I might play some INC original music.
Thank you, Brother Andrew. But yeah, so kids, clean up your area when you study. Okay, don't put a lot of food, not a lot of food there on the table. Okay, because you might not be able to comprehend what you're reading or studying because you might be busy chewing some of those foods. So it's not studying now. It's now eating. All right. So concentrate on your study, which should be clean and organized. Right. So only put in the table whatever you need, like pencils. If you need a laptop there, a notebook, no other things. All right. Whatever you need to study, just those one. Put that in your table. All right. Next one. Number three. Can read number three. Let's have Sister Alec, number three.
Number 3, but eliminate distractions. Turn off game apps.
Okay, how do you eliminate distractions? Sister Alec.
Like what you said, but to like keep your desk clear, so I would suggest to put your phone not like anywhere near you, just in case you might get distracted.
Good job, Sister Alec, pointing that out. Okay, no cell phones during studies. Okay, when you're studying, all right, give it to mommy or put it somewhere else, another room. Okay, so you'll not be distracted because maybe you might look at the messages, you might go into your games. So that is a big distraction when you have your cell phone near you. All right, so eliminate uh, uh, eliminate distractions. What else? What are some of the distractions, Sister Ansi? Aside from the cell phone, what can distract you?
Aside from the cell phone po that can distract you po, also the iPad po, the tablets po that can distract you, because if the iPad is beside you po while you study po, you might grab your iPad po and watch videos or play games and forget your studies po.
Yes, good job, Sister Ansi. Very good. That's why, I mean, I would not be, what do you call this? Be surprised if you guys will get good grades because you're doing all the things that need to be done to become good student, right? Eliminate distractions. So stay away from your iPad for a while and your cell phones. Okay, what else? What are some of the things that can distract you? Yes, Sister Alec.
Also for like music, so when you're studying, make sure like not to like avoid music that's like too hyper, so you can really like study, like be focused.
Yeah, that's right, Sister Alec. Good job, no? Okay, I know some students. I don't know how they do it. They'll do multitasking. They listen to a music at the same time study. I cannot concentrate with that, no. But Brother Ando mentioned earlier that he's listening to music while doing something. So some people can do that, right? But you're still young, so don't do that. Brother Andrew is doing that because he has already overcome a lot of how to not to be bothered by distractions, right? So for you kids, you're still learning, so eliminate distractions. Okay. All right. So study, concentrate on your studies. No distractions. No iPads. No tablets. No cell phones on the sides. All right. Concentrate. If you are like, how many hours do you give one subject for your study? Like you spend like 1 to 2 3 hours. Then after that, what's next? Right? What's next? We have to come up with in there number 9 or number 8, right? Have small breaks. So break in between your studies. Okay. So try to have breaks. Like for example, study within 2 hours. Then after 2 hours, rest your mind. So have a quick break. Okay. Have a quick break. Maybe, you know, uh, stand up and okay, you can look at your messages if you want. Okay. Just to relax your mind. Yeah. Right, Brother Andrew?
Definitely. Or you could you do a 5 minute soccer drill around some cones inside. That's what my grandsons like to do. Take a 5 minute soccer drill break and then go back to studying. Oh.
That's right. Okay, so have small breaks. Okay, what else? What's next? So let's continue. It's already 10:44. Create a study schedule. Who does that? Who makes a study schedule? Yes, Sister Ansi, how do you make a study schedule?
So my school starts 1 po in the afternoon po to 5:30 po. And then when we usually have tests po after school, I would like to study for 2 hours and I'll stop 7 po. And then I usually take a shower po, and then eat and then study again po. But if you're tired already po, you can take a break and eat something like fruits po. Or if it's already very late po, you can take a nap po or just go to sleep directly po.
Good job. Thank you, Sister Ansi, for that. Right. So her study schedule is after school. What about the rest? How do you make a study schedule, Sister Kate? You make a study schedule.
So during on weekdays after school, I would take a nap, and then I will wake up and then I'll study until very late, which is very improper. But during the weekends, I would wake up very early, around like 7 a.m., and then eat my breakfast and then study until like lunch, and then I'll take a break and then eat, and then a 5 minute break
Yes.
and then go back to study.
Yes. Very good. So make your study schedule. I suggest that when you make a study schedule, uh, those that you are in subjects where you are weak. For example, some of you are weak in math, then prioritize math to be your spend more time to study in math, right? So make a schedule. Like for example, 1 hour of your time to study math. Next is a next hour. Okay, go to your next subject where you are weak aside from math. Okay, so spend more time for the weakest. They call it the weakest link. If your weakest link is math, spend more time in math. Okay, do more exercises, do more practice, like solving problems. Okay, so those are tips. Let us have 10:46. Let us read some of the YouTube greetings, Sister Alec. Anybody there?
Yes, po, from Sister Janice Cuesta, happy viewing to all. From Sister Sheila Apalacio, good morning, little lambs, happy viewing to all. Po. From Brother Arkushin Roda, happy Saturday evening, everyone, on INCRadio Little Lambs, and happy watching and greetings from local of Noveleta, district of Cavite, here in the Philippines. From Sister Minda Wayne, good morning, little lambs. From Sister Ophelia Ibanez, hello and happy watching po from Montreal, Quebec, District of Ottawa, Canada. From Sister Minda Wayne, watching from High Point, North Carolina, District of Virginia. From Francis Mascaria, hello, little lambs. Happy viewing from the District of Caribbean. From Brother Alfredo Apalacio, happy watching po from Capital District of QC. From Sister Christina, happy Saturday po, watching from Phu Mai Hong, Vietnam po. From Sister Victoria, Zion La Cuesta, hello, little lambs. From Redem, Zion La Cuesta, shout out Ate Tenten and Ate Victoria. From Sister Elda Apalacia, hello po Kaavan Kashila from the Philippines. From Brother Rudy Magno, good job, Sander. From Sister Lucy Ancheta, hello to all our beautiful brethren. Hello, Brother Andrew and Sister Jean, Brother Sander. And from Brother Russell Francisco, hello po from Davao City, Philippines.
All right, thank you so much po to our viewers and listeners who joined us in our YouTube live chat. Okay, team live chat, right? Thank you so much for appreciating these kids, and we are so proud of the achievements of these little lambs, because they're not only obeying the instructions from their parents to study well, but most of all, they're good kids, obedient to God's commandments. All right, so we'll just go through the rest. Okay, avoid procrastination. What is procrastination? Anybody? Procrastination. What is it? Yes, Sister Ansi.
Procrastination po is when you have something to do but you do it next week or tomorrow po.
So the lesson here is avoid procrastination. So what are we trying to say? You should do what you can do for today and not tomorrow. So do not delay, right, Brother Andrew?
Do it right away. Correct, Paul.
Yes. So make it a habit. Do it now, right? Whatever you need to do it now. Don't say, okay, what is that in Spanish, Brother Andrew?
Mañana.
Okay, mañana. In Portuguese, Sister Ansi, what is that mañana? We say tomorrow na lang.
Amanhã.
Amanya. Okay. Okay, so don't practice that one, but do it right away now. Okay, now. Okay, do it now, and if you do it now, then you achieve the best, right? So, for example, what is it that you should do it now? Like for example, now you're doing Little Lambs. Do it now. You don't. You don't say I'm gonna do Little Lambs next week, or so you're joining Little Lambs now. Okay, so next one is ask for help from parents or older siblings. Have a study buddy. Have small breaks. Who has a study buddy? That's a good one, right? You have a study buddy, no? You cannot study without a friend. Yes, sister Kate. You have a study buddy?
Yes, but two of my best friends, Pritika and Sarah po.
Very good. Yes, brother Sander, you have a study buddy?
Two of my friends are named Gabe and Emma. We are a great team, and we also like to go out when dismissal. We all talk together when we leave, and we all say goodbye to each other.
Good job. All right. Good job, brother Sander. Yes, a friend. We need a friend. Okay, no man is an island. So when I was younger, I love to study with friends because we do some question and answer, right? And some tips. So sometimes my friend would ask a question. I'll try to remember what was the answer. So it's good to have friends and have a study buddy. Break down the task and do the small task first, and celebrate small victories. So those are our tips so you can get good grades, okay? Okay, so hopefully this school year, classes start again, right? Here in the US, it's starting on Monday. What about in Canada?
Mine starts on the 22nd.
22nd, okay? So school year here in the US is starting Monday. It's traffic again, Brother Andrew. School zone, okay? So, all right, take care, everyone. So that is our study tips. Now, let's have our translation. Motivate. What is motivate in your language there? Anybody who has translation? Yes, Brother Sander?
Mangganyak.
Mangganyak is what? The Filipino translation, right? Very good, Brother Sander. Mangganyak. Good. What about French? Who speaks French? Yes, Sister Alec.
Motivate po in French is motiver.
Motivate. You don't pronounce the R?
No po, it's silent.
Okay. Motivate. All right. Let's hear from Portuguese. Read it first, Sister Ansi, then translate.
Is it motiver po?
Yes po, correct po.
Thank you po. In Portuguese po, it's a little different po, and you also don't pronounce the R po. Motivar. Motivar.
Motivar. Okay, that is Portuguese. Okay, Sister Tenten, can you read that in Portuguese?
May you pronounce it again po?
Yes po. It's motivar po.
Motiva.
It's correct po.
Thank you po. In Swedish po, it's motivera.
Okay, motivera. Sister Kate, can you read that in Swedish, please?
Motivera.
It's good po.
Oh, okay. Okay. In Malay po is memotivaskan. Memotivasikan. And in Chinese po is 激励.
I like the Chinese. I like Chinese. It's short. I'm gonna ask Sister Tintin and Brother David. Can you read that, please?
Okay. For Chinese, it's Jili. Is that correct? And then for Malaysian, it is. Can you pronounce it again, Paul?
Memotivasikan.
Okay.
Memotivasikan.
Correct po.
Okay. Do you have translation in Vietnamese?
Yes, po. For Vietnamese, po is Tuk Dai.
Oh, that's easy. Brother Andrew, I like you to read it.
Chuk Day.
Brother Andrew, it's not day. That's his English.
It's
Say it again.
Dai po. Tuk Dai.
Tuk Dai.
There you go. When you say took day, that's English, Brother Andrew. Okay. Okay, that's very nice. Thank you po for the translation. Brother Andrew, can you translate it in Filipino po?
1 second.
Let's see.
Manyak. I can't say it right. Mang. Hold on a second, Paul. I'm trying to. Manganyak.
There you go, Brother Andrew. I know the English people. Yes, Brother Andrew.
I had a question. The Chinese for motivate, it sounds like a Tagalog word. Is that true? No?
No po. We don't have a J in Tagalog.
Okay, but it sounds like Sili.
What is it, Sister Kate? I think it's G, right? How you pronounce it? G or G? Huh?
Sili.
Like a T?
Like a G po. G.
Like a G.
Yes.
G.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
G.
correct po. Correct po.
Okay. Yeah. So in Filipino po, there's no letter J, no G.
Oh, okay.
The NG, I know the other what do you call this? That is difficult to pronounce the NG for other English speaking and other languages po. The mang, the ang, that's difficult. So mang, ganyak, the ang, that's difficult for others. How about you, Sister Alec? Can you say the mang, ganyak?
Mang, ganyak.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah. Very good. Okay, let's have our game. Let's 10:56. Okay, 1 minute game. Starts with letter M. All right, let's have a game. Animal that starts with M. Attention.
Mouse.
Mouse. Next. Anybody? Kailan, go ahead.
Monkey.
Monkey. Sander. Brother Sander. Victoria?
Moose.
Moose. Okay. Anybody else? All right. Let's say fruit and vegetable. Letter M.
Mango.
Mango. What else? Yes, Ansi?
I'm not sure if this is considered a fruit po. Macadamia po.
Yeah. Macadamia. Nuts. Yes. Brother Kaylan.
Melon.
Melon. Yes. Brother Sander.
Mang fruit.
Mang fruit. Okay. Sister Kate.
Mandarin.
Mandarin. Kayla.
Mung beans po.
Mung beans. Yes. Alec.
Malunggay po.
Malunggay. Yes. What is that in English? I forgot. What is malunggay in English? Yes, Sister Christine.
Mangosteen po.
Mangosteen. All right, very good. Let's go for country. Country, Victoria.
Malaysia.
Oh, good job. Yay, good job, Sister Victoria. Yes, Kuya Tek. Mongolia for Kuya Tek. Sister Elaine.
Madagascar po.
Madagascar. Who else? Yes, Sister Tintin.
Maldives po.
Maldives. Yes, Brother Sander.
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay, it's already 10:58. All right, so that's it. Who has greetings quickly? Greetings. Yes, Sister Alec, greetings.
I'd like to greet all the Kadiwa members around the world that are participating in our international meet and greet. They're in Manitoba here in Canada, especially my ate spots, Ate Je, Ate Mick, Ate May, and Ate Ann, safe travel spot, and also the Kadiwas here in the district of Ottawa that are traveling there.
That's right. Yeah, safe travels, Kadiwa. All right, who else? Greetings. 10, greetings. Go ahead.
I would like, my God's commandment po is always obey your parents po, and I would like to say hello po to Mama and Papa and Ate Jem and Baby Red and my Lola, and thank you for watching INCRadio Little Lambs po. I love you po.
Okay, Victoria, go ahead. Greetings.
I love you, Mommy and Daddy.
Okay, very good. All right, so we have no more time. Let's go now for our extra, Sister Ansi.
To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. If you really enjoyed our show, don't forget to click like and share. And if you haven't subscribed yet to INC Radio, click to the subscribe button below. See you next Saturday and let's find out what happened next to our Bible characters. Stay tuned for Biblia ang sasagot.
Bye. Thank you, Kuya Tek.